Greetings all. Welcome back to Wisdom Wednesday. On Sunday, June 30th, my cousin Beth discovered a program commemorating the 50th anniversary of the murder of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s mother at the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia. Attending this event with my sister Donna and my cousin Beth was a profoundly moving experience. The church where Dr. King, his father, and maternal grandfather preached holds a significant place in history. Hearing eyewitness accounts of the tragic events and being able to see the exact spots where they occurred brought a deep sense of connection to the past. My cousin Beth attends the Baha'i Center, and it was at their service that Sunday that she learned about the program. This diversity in our spiritual journey speaks volumes about the interconnectedness of our shared human experience. The program included two powerful panels. The first panel, Faith Over Fear, was a joint panel featuring 3 members of the King family and 3 members from the Ebenezer Baptist Church. Reverend Dr. Derek B. King, Mr. Isaac N. Farris Jr., both nephews of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Dr. Angela Farris Watkins, his niece. And representing the church was Deacon Philip Finch, Miss Gloria Jackson, and the trustee Jackson Smith. The second panel was entitled Love Over Hate. This panel consisted of notable figures such as Reverend Dr. Raphael Warnock, the current senior pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church and a United States Senator, the Honorable Lucy McBath, United States Congresswoman who became a national spokesperson and faith outreach leader for Everyone for Gun Safety and Moms Demand Actions for Gun Sense in America, after her son was tragically killed. Dr. King's daughter, Reverend Dr. Bernice King, CEO of the King Center, Mr. Leonard Dungy, CEO of Hope Hustlers, a violence prevention initiative, and Captain Charles L. Alfin from the King Center. Dr. King's mother, Alberta Christine Williams King, was tragically shot while playing the Lord's Prayer on the piano at the church. This senseless act of violence was carried out by Marcus Wayne Chenault Jr., a young man influenced by misguided beliefs. Chenault was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to death, even though 2 psychiatrists testified that he had schizophrenia and was insane at the time of the murders. The sentence was upheld on appeal. He was later resentenced to life in prison, partially as a result of the King family's opposition to the death penalty. This act of clemency reflects Dr. King's enduring legacy of nonviolence and compassion, even towards those who have committed heinous acts. It underscores the importance of mental health awareness and the need for compassionate, informed responses to those struggling with mental illness. Despite the violence and loss, the program was a powerful reminder of Dr. King's enduring legacy. His dream of equality, justice, and peace continues to inspire us. As we mull over these events, it's essential to reflect on how they relate to our broader journey within and our purpose. The lessons learned from the life and legacy of Dr. King, as well as the tragic loss of his mother, remind us of the importance of standing firm in our convictions, even in the face of adversity. In considering the violence that took the lives of Dr. King and his mother, we are compelled to reflect on the deeper causes of such acts. As Dr. King profoundly stated, and I quote, "Returning violence for violence multiplies violence, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars." End of quote. This suggests that violence is not just an external act, but a reflection of internal chaos and imbalance. Similarly, Mahatma Gandhi warned, "An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind," emphasizing that responding to violence with violence perpetuates a cycle of suffering and destruction. Gun violence and violence in general should prompt us to become aware of some deeper level of societal and personal imbalance. It is a signal that we are out of touch with the larger picture of our interconnectedness and the sanctity of life. The tragic events at Ebenezer Baptist Church are a stark reminder of this disconnection. Life's challenges can often feel overwhelming, but it is through these experiences that we find our strength and purpose. Dr. King's dream and his mother's tragic death are reminders of the ongoing struggle for justice and equality. They teach us the importance of resilience, community, and the power of love over hate. During these discussions, the importance of community, spirituality, and resilience were emphasized. The church choir, along with some powerful soloists, blessed us with soul-stirring gospel singing, adding a deeply spiritual dimension to the event. One significant component raised by a member of the audience was the concept of forgiveness. The King family members all agreed that forgiveness is an ongoing journey, emphasizing its importance in healing and moving forward. You will also see footage from my visit to the Martin Luther King Center, which provides a deeper understanding of Dr. King's dream and the impact of his work. Earlier in the month, I attended a Juneteenth concert that celebrated the emancipation of enslaved African Americans. Juneteenth, observed on June 19th, marks the day in 1865 when news of the Emancipation Proclamation reached Texas, the last Confederate state to abolish slavery. This concert was a vibrant celebration of freedom, resilience, and African American culture, and it beautifully complemented the themes of community and perseverance highlighted at the church event. The tragic murder of Alberta Williams King, along with the shootings of Deacon Edward Boykin and Trustee Jimmy Mitchell, reminds us that our enemies are not always from another ethnic group. We do not know who to trust, as we cannot know what someone thinks unless they verbally articulate. identifying mental imbalance, and having the wherewithal to take action without being seen as violating someone's rights is crucial. Is the world exhibiting a form of mental imbalance when we abuse each other and the animal kingdom? Wars and guns are seen as normal. Our predicament as a people of African descent requires introspection. While acknowledging historical injustices, we must also focus on personal growth and community development. Misguided ideologies can lead to violence and hatred from within our own communities. It is essential to recognize that our belief systems guide our actions. We must work together towards identifying and addressing mental health issues within our communities, ensuring that we provide support and understanding rather than stigma and isolation. Reflecting on Dr. King's legacy, we must also consider our role in building a better future. It is not enough to point fingers at historical injustices. We must also look inward and make changes within ourselves. By embracing introspection and aligning our actions with our values, we can contribute to positive change. In the final analysis, it is about integrity, character, and the willingness to guide others toward their own truths. This journey of finding one's roots and adhering to teachings that resonate can profoundly enhance one's confidence and self-assurance. As we honor the traditions and legacy of Dr. King and his family, let us remember that our purpose is deeply intertwined with our community and heritage. The lessons from authentic spiritual teachings and the dedication to living with integrity and good character are universal. This journey within ourselves, coupled with the wisdom from our traditions, help us become the best versions of ourselves. It guides us to live with passion and purpose, building not just for ourselves, but for the greater good of our communities and the world. How do you honor the legacy of leaders like Dr. King in your daily life? What steps can you take to address mental health issues within your community? How can we ensure that our belief systems promote peace and understanding rather than division and hatred? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. As we honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and reflect on the challenges we face, let us commit to living with integrity and purpose. By addressing mental health issues, fostering understanding, and embracing introspection, we can contribute to a more just and compassionate world. Let us continue to strive for excellence, embracing our heritage and inner strengths to create a harmonious and purposeful life. Next time on Wisdom Wednesday, we will explore how maintaining a balance between inner growth and outer achievements can lead to sustainable success. Join us as we continue to build with purpose and passion, inspired by the legacy of those who have come before us. We will also be featuring visuals from my visit to Atlanta's aquarium, the largest in the USA. These beautiful creatures living in captivity remind us of the delicate balance between protection and freedom. Some were rescued from extinction, and while their captivity allows us to appreciate their beauty, it also raises important questions about conservation and our responsibilities. Let us reflect on these themes and what they teach us about our own journeys.